not done that before.
Yeah, I haven't had it through these meetings before. Maybe it's standard practice now.
Okay, we should be good.
Okay, ready. I call to order this May 27th meeting of the Moab City Planning Commission at 6:08 p.m., May 27th. First item on the agenda, citizens to be heard. Do we have anyone somewhere in the waiting room? Who is a citizen to be heard?
Let's see. We do not have anyone in the waiting room that is not an applicant.
Okay, great. With that, moving on to our first action item, consideration and possible approval of planning resolution 04-2021, a planning resolution approving the Radcliffe Phase 2 site plan application for property located at 471 South Main Street, Moab, Utah 84532. Corey, take it away.
All right.
I just wanted to announce that we have decided to do the Radcliffe item first due to some of our quorum issues, but we do have a quorum right now. Thanks.
Great. And thank you, Becky, beyond thank you for hopping on.
Definitely.
All righty. We'll get cruising on this. We are looking at the Radcliffe Phase 2 site plan item. Location is 471 South Main Street, Moab, Utah. Property owner, Rob Radcliffe, and then applicant Corey Middleton is the architect on this, both participating in that applicant role. That parcel size is now 0.99 acres. We'll get to some of the adjustments a little bit later on. The current zoning, C3 Central Commercial Zone, and then proposed use is the existing Radcliffe Hotel and now proposed pool and laundry facility reconfiguration. There you go, Rob, thanks. What we're looking here is vicinity map. That parcel on the north end, the top end of the screen there, is the current location for the hotel. And then this site to the south is the current Chevy and Ford dealership, which has now been incorporated into the overall property scope, where I'll just move along. The recorded county plat here showing those two different properties. And then this approved survey was sent to the city council for a petition to alter, vacate, and amend a plat where, because of the consistent ownership between the two parcels, Rob and his team have now amended that plat, or excuse me, that parcel to the south, and then amending the discrepancy of the right-of-way over on that east side of the property there. So that action had been done previous to what we're doing now, but they were submitted consecutively. So we are working through both of those together. This is an excerpt from the original approved site plan application. So you'll see the layout of the pool section and facilities here, the hotel over on the west side here, parking lot in the middle. This is the new submitted site plan application, site plan. Hotel staying consistent, pretty much ready for CO nearly. And then looking over here with that adjustment made to accommodate for the new laundry facilities and then reorientation of the pool, just making a little bit more room for those facilities over on that east end. Here's the floor plan of that laundry facility. There are restrooms over on that north end, and then of course laundry facilities for the hotel, and then some dining seating sections just on the outside there. Here are some elevations showing you just that basic build of the laundry facility. Other than that, there really aren't any 3D or 2D plans for the pool. It's just other than what you've seen on the site plan action. With the narrative, just describing again how Rob, as a current owner, moving towards the end of construction of the hotel, has purchased that south property and then converting it into a mixed, which is why we're seeing this as a site plan application as opposed to an amended site plan, is because the introduction of that additional property into this plan.
We're one slide behind you.
Oh dear. So you're seeing narrative right now? Okay. That might have been confusing. Let me know if that's backed up. So are you seeing background right now?
Right now we're seeing motion. We were seeing background.
Okay.
There's
Sorry.
background.
With my internet, I wouldn't be surprised if I was just a little bit on a bit of a lag. With the background, this is the process. This site plan application has going through DRT for review, with comments being approved on the DRT level and now submitted to Planning Commission for site plan approval. And then with that plat amendment on April 13th with the City Council. So I'll stop sharing now. I'll kind of come back to some of these plans, and we could open up for discussion or share from the applicants and move on.
So Corey, do you need input from us yet, or
Kaya, if you wanted to direct the discussion section, or if we have a motion, whatever the commission is, and then applicants will have you chime in if the commissioners are requesting any comments.
Yeah, great. Thanks, Corey. Thanks for the presentation. I guess just do any commissioners have any questions or concerns first?
Is there laundry in the main facility, or is that just that way out there?
No, that's the only laundry,
That's
or
the
will
only
be the only laundry. There's no laundry in the main facility.
All right.
So that's our next best step.
Okay, fair enough. I don't have any concerns really past that. Just curious, but there you go. If Luke has anything else to add.
Yeah, I know that initially when we were first talking about this, way back when, the oversized vehicle parking was a concern, understanding that side street that runs between the property and City Market, for example, often gets pretty socked in as a sort of temporary place between the school, City Market, and the businesses there for vans, RVs, oversized vehicles, trailers. Is that something that you ended up addressing in the more recent site plan?
I'm sorry, I'm not. Maybe sure. Are you talking about that the area, the dirt city easement area that?
yeah, the right of way? Are you referring to the right of way that's behind the property?
No, I'm
Urania-
referring to, I know initially that when the site plan was first discussed, gosh, last year, or the year before, that oversized vehicle parking was something that was a big concern, and that the initial mock-up didn't seem to have enough. I remember commissioners raising that as an issue. I'm just curious if there's anything that in the recent plan, and my apologies for not having the past discussion in front of me.
I mean, I remember that way back, like before we got the hotel approved.
Yeah.
But not when we got the first round of the pool, the original pool approved, and then just expanded the pool area.
So
And that's
is there oversized parking on site?
For now, there's not, but that's to be addressed with the rest of the site, I think.
Oh, okay. That's a good point.
Great.
Yeah,
That was really my only question, to see if we had any updates on that for now.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Sorry, trying to clarify. Sorry if I stepped in.
Thanks.
Rob.
no, that's totally fine. I'm having trouble. I'm on a tiny laptop screen and having trouble finding my own papers and notes right now. So, okay, great. With that, if we don't have any other questions to the motion, or excuse me, questions for the applicants, we can either approve planning resolution 041-2021, continue it, or deny the application. So there is a potential motion for recommendation that's in the summary on the agenda.
I move that the Planning Commission approve Planning Resolution 04-2021, a planning resolution approving the Radcliffe Phase 2 site plan application, property located at 471 South Main Street, Moab, Utah, 84532.
I second the motion.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any more discussion before we take a vote? All right, Summer, whenever you're ready, we're ready.
Okay, Becky,
Aye.
Luke,
Aye.
Ruben.
Aye.
Kaya.
Aye.
Beautiful.
All right. Thank you to the
Kaya.
applicants.
Becky,
You guys.
Thank you.
Becky, can you wait like 2 minutes? Because what I want to do is find out if we have any public input for the next item. And if we don't, then I'm going to ask you to make a motion to open and then continue the public hearing.
I don't have anyone in the waiting room, Nora.
Okay. So Kaya, maybe you want to open the public hearing and then continue it to the next meeting. And then
Okay. Our next item on the agenda is a public hearing and possible action on ordinance 2021-13, amending the text of the Moab Municipal Code to add regulation for outdoor dining by amending section 1721C2 Commercial Residential Zone, 1724C3 Central Commercial Zone, 1727C4 General Commercial Zone, and 1731 RC Resort Commercial Zone, and by allowing consideration of parklets in the city right-of-way by amending section 1724C3 Central Commercial Zone. Associated definitions will be added to MMC section 1706 definitions. I open the public hearing at 6:19 p.m. In light of sparse turnout from commissioners this evening, I will move that we continue the public hearing till our next meeting, which would be on June 10th.
I'll second that motion.
All right. Do we need to vote or no? Yes.
We'll vote.
Okay.
Kaya.
Aye.
Becky,
Aye.
Luke,
Aye.
Ruben.
Aye.
And Luke, that was you that seconded, correct?
Correct.
Thank you.
Okay. The motion to continue that public hearing, we will continue it until our next meeting. Becky, thank you so much for swooping in
Yes,
and
thank
helping.
you.
Really appreciate it. And thanks to Luke and Ruben for attending tonight. And Corey, welcome back.
This was short and sweet. We'll talk about outdoor dining next week.
Yes, short and sweet. I will not be here at the June 10th meeting. So we'll probably email early and often to make sure that we have a quorum, including someone to run the meeting that night.
Yep.
All right. Thank you,
we
everyone.
adjourning?
Is that the meeting?
That's the meeting.
That's the
That's
meeting.
Well, sure
Bye.
enough.
Thanks,
Thank you.
everyone.
Bye, everybody.